Please stay tuned after this Trailside program for an exciting free gift offer and valuable information on the Trailside Nature Club.
Reefs began forming out here a mere 18 million years ago. Today, this region has the largest collection of coral reefs in the world. It also has an astounding array of sea life, and of course, great sea kayaking. Hi, I'm Peter Whittaker. Join me as we sea kayak along Australia's Great Barrier Reef and make our own adventure on Trailside.
Trailside is brought to you in part by Chevy Blazer. Next time you're having fun outdoors, make sure Mother Nature has a good day too.
We've traveled halfway around the globe to the world's largest island, Australia. This continent, roughly the size of the United States, separates two great oceans. To the east, the Pacific; to the west, the Indian Ocean. Here on the northeastern tip, running for 1,400 miles along the coastline, the Great Barrier Reef supports the most diverse ecosystem on the planet. People worldwide travel here to experience the reef and its over 600 islands. Going by sea kayak is one of the best ways to do it. Hey Jason.
G'day Pete, how you going?
What do you guys call coffee down here in Australia?
Coffee.
Since I've done very little sea kayaking, I've hooked up with Jason Williams, who's not only an expert kayaker, but has led trips out on the reef for the last 10 years.
Come on over here Pete, let me show you where we're going.
Yeah, where are we headed?
Okay, for the next 3 days we're going to be paddling around the Barnard Island group. We're going to be spending 2 nights out on the islands themselves.
Great.
We're going to start here at Caramine Beach. We're going to head south, come up here into Maria Creek. We might check out some wildlife in there. From there we're going to head north, across King Reef, up here to Sisters Island. It's a beautiful bird sanctuary. We're going to check out some great birds up there.
Sounds good.
From there for first night, we're going to come round here onto Stevens Island. We're going to camp there.
Right on the beach.
Right on the beach.
Great.
Next morning, we'll pack our bags and head across this beautiful channel. On the way over, there's some great swells to be had. We'll get these kayaks up and surfing. We'll get up here to Kent Island, we'll set everything up, and then we'll go for a beautiful snorkel.
Spend a night there as well?
We'll spend the night there. We'll get some great snorkeling done. There are some magnificent reefs there.
Looking forward to seeing the reef.
Next morning, after we unpack, we'll head around through the rest of the island chain, back across here heading southwest and into Cowley Beach where we finish our trip.
Boy, it looks like a great trip, Jason. Should we hit it?
I reckon we should.
So, what do you think of the surf out there? Is this a little rough for us to be heading out, or?
Nah, not too bad. Make it a little bit challenging. There'll be some nice little lumpy bits out there. I think we'll be fine.
Okay. All right, the boats.
These are the boats. I brought along 4 different sorts so we can have a bit of a contrast between the different materials and the different styles of boats. The 2 we're going to be paddling, these 2 in the centre here, they're singles, made of fiberglass, fairly tough boats, but if you hit a chunk of reef, you can hold them very quickly. The contrasting material, the plastic riverboat, we're all familiar with that.
Yeah, I've been in one of these before. They're durable.
They are very durable, take a lot of pounding.
I would imagine the fiberglass on the coral wouldn't be a good combination. You have to be real careful.
Oh no, it's quite deadly sometimes. The last boat's the big double over here. This is what we use when we have quite a few people. We'll stick 2 people in one of these, plus their gear. It's a big, strong, stable boat.
I guess, what a beast. We're not going to be using this, are we, over the next couple days?
Definitely not. We'll use the singles.
Good.
The singles are nice. They're really good with the sea kayaks, simply because they're nice, shallow draft. You can get in over the tops of the reef.
They look a little more unstable, maybe, than the river kayak, huh?
Nah, about as stable, about as stable. The other big difference between the riverboat and these is this little piece on the end here, your rudder. That's what's going to steer us around the shallow reefs when we get over the top of them. We have to be real careful with it. Basically the way the rudder works, pedal on the left, push your left foot forward, the boat will turn left. Push your right foot forward, the boat will turn right.
So actually
Okay.
steer with your feet.
You're steering with your feet. It's a really good way of doing it. The last thing we're going to be doing is grabbing a paddle. We need to have the power, and these are the engines. What I'm going to get you to do, just to measure yourself up, put the paddle down near your foot on the ground, grab the top of the paddle with your hands. Okay?
How's that look?
Yeah, what I might do is swap paddles, okay? This one's a little bit longer, so we'll swap the paddles, give you a nicer paddle.
Okay.
The last thing we're going to do is your paddling grip, okay? Take a hold of your paddle, put it on your head. Make a nice little right angle with each elbow, okay? That's the perfect paddling grip for you. That's about all we need to know for the paddles. I reckon we're going to pop off over the back here. We're going to cruise around. I'll teach you some paddle strokes. What do you reckon?
Take me through the moves.
No worries. Let's do it, eh? Okay, Pete, what I'm going to do here now is show you a few of the basic paddle strokes. First of all, the forward paddle. Just nice, easy. Don't extend too far. Relax, bent elbow. Not too tight on the shaft with your hand.
How's this?
That's looking good. That's looking real nice. Okay, to help us turn really quick, to turn left, do a sweep, extend the arm out, nice and wide, relaxed elbow, at the same time pushing left on the left rudder pedal. To turn right, exactly the opposite. Sweep out to the right and push on the right pedal. Mate, that's looking pretty cruisy.
Look all right?
That's looking sweet. Whew.
So we're taking all this gear?
We're taking every single bit of it. We've got stoves over here for cooking on. Going to take out 2 of those. We've got a tent. The weather may turn bad on us, we'll need that. In the 3 dry bags here, we've got all our food that we need for the 3 days. Gas lantern for seeing at night. Safety gear, very important, we have this. We've got 3 flares for signalling people. We have a compass. Charts to show us how deep the reef is. A sea phone, if we need to make important phone calls, we have to get someone evacuated. GPS, essential that we take these, it's going to tell us exactly where we are. A pair of binoculars, just for spotting wildlife along the way. In Australia we have the highest skin cancer rate in the world, so we're going to pack on plenty of sunscreen.
Hand me that, I'll put some of that on right now.
And water, have to carry all our own water. There's none out in the islands.
How about beer? Any beer on the island?
No beer out there.
Okay. Where's all this stuff gonna fit? Not in these 2 boats.
It's all fitting in the boats. In the front hatch here, anything that's small, doesn't matter if it gets wet, that's where it's going. Back hatch, anything that's very valuable, can't afford to get wet, it's going right there.
Okay. You're more experienced, you can probably handle a little more weight than I can, huh?
No way.
Boy, this is kind of eerie in here.
Yeah, it's a little bit eerie, isn't it?
Beautiful though. What kind of wildlife lives in here?
You got lots of little birds, little mangrove kingfishers, they're really nice. And some big lizards. You get some great big lizards living up in here.
Lizards?
Yep, huge ones.
You mean crocodiles?
Crocodiles.
You're kidding.
Nah, I kid you not. Some will reach about the length of these boats, 18 foot.
That's a big lizard.
That's a hell of a big lizard.
What, would they mess with us or?
Yeah, they'll come up. They expect you to be an intruder. They'll come up, munch the boat.
You know what, I don't like to intrude. What do you say we turn it around and head back out to the reef?
Sounds like a good idea to me.
I'm with you.
Okay, as we're heading across today, we're going to be looking at which way the winds are coming, which way the tides are going. As we look across at Sisters Island, they're going to be running from our right to the left. So they're going to be pushing us back into the mainland. So we're going to be heading off to the right of Sisters Island, and hopefully the tides and the wind will push us onto the island.
So a little more right rudder, huh?
All the way across.
But this tailwind's great.
Mate, we're going to crank across there today. It'll be lush,
Too easy.
as they say. Well, here we are, Sisters Island.
We gonna land on the beach up there?
No, I won't land on this beach, it's a bird sanctuary.
What kind of birds we gonna see?
Oh, we'll probably see a couple of ospreys, maybe a reef kingfisher, white-faced heron, a couple of brown boobies. This is Stevens Island. This is where we're going to be camping tonight.
Boy, it's beautiful.
Beautiful island, beautiful beach. We've got to be careful of bommies though.
Balmy, what's a balmy?
It's a little coral headland.
When landing on an unfamiliar beach, it's a good idea to gather as much information as possible. You can do that through local tide charts, also a map that'll point out the coral reef so you don't beat up your boat on the way in. Okay, Jason, coming at ya.
Okay, bring it in. That's it, keep it going. All right, nice landing.
Nice. Smooth.
Smooth as, it's lovely.
Once you've landed, make sure you pull that kayak well above the high tide mark. That's so in the morning you don't wake up and find that your boat is headed to New Guinea by itself.
Before we do that, we're going to unpack the boats and then we're going to go across to Sisters Island, have a bit of a surf.
Surfing.
What do you reckon?
Great.
Let's do it. Here comes a wave up behind us now. Let's get some power going. Let's get a surf happening, eh?
All right.
Woo! Go Pete! Okay.
This is great. I'm getting it right.
Woohoo!
Jason, great veggie pot.
Pretty nice, wasn't it?
Good. So, where's the ice cream?
Not ice cream out here, mate. What I'm going to do, grab your cup there. I'm going to give you a little bit of an island tradition here. Give you a splash of port.
Like port.
This is a nice one too. I'll give myself a splash of port. I'll give you this little chocolate biscuit here, Tim Tam. Grab that. What I'm going to get you to do now is just follow me exactly through every step. Top corner, bite that off. Nice biscuit. Bottom corner, bite that one off too. The bottom corner, into your port, and then suck.
Like a straw?
Mm-hmm. Oh, mate, that is filth. Dump the whole biscuit now, straight into your mouth.
Filth, I thought it tasted pretty good.
I don't mean it in a bad way. It actually means nectar. Nectar of the gods, something really nice.
I'm beginning to understand you, Jason.
I hope so.
This is good. Is that Kent Island off to the right?
That's dead right. Back in the last ice age, they were all part of the mainland until someone left the tap on.
Filled her up, huh? Now they're islands.
And now they're mainland islands.
So we're headed there for a bit of snorkeling?
That's it. That's where we're off to.
But Jason, my nose keeps getting pushed to the right.
Okay, Pete, couple of big forward sweeps on your right-hand side and just put a little bit more left rudder into it. That'll swing you around. Woo. Here's what we're going to do to get you in. I want you to belly up on the top of the boat.
Right.
Go for it. Nice. Throw a leg over the back. Try not to put too much weight on the back. That's it, feet in. Nice one.
Right.
Okay, grab your baler and just throw some water out. Mate, that's 2 jugs of beer back at the pub. Believe me, you'll pay up.
All right, great paddle.
That was excellent. You got a full surf out there, mate.
You bloke, you almost dumped it.
Not likely. All right, let's get this search into these beach here and let's get these boats up, eh?
Where are we gonna camp? Up there around the bushes?
That'll do right there.
Let's go take a look.
This is a Portuguese man of war. Over here we call them blue bottles.
These guys can sting, can't they?
They certainly can. They'll kill you within a couple of minutes unless you do the proper first aid treatments.
Probably a good idea to avoid those when we're out paddling, huh?
We certainly will. What do you reckon, you just pop it in your pocket and we'll go for a bit of a walk along the beach, eh?
Sure. This whole beach is full of coral.
Certainly is. Mate, here's a nectar little piece of coral just here. This is a brain coral. Over hundreds of thousands of years, these things form up layer upon layer, just like a Sara Lee cake. Okay, it's limestone now, it's dead. All your living coral polyps live just across the surface. On the side, you can actually see how we grow up in the different layers.
So that's how it builds the reefs up, huh? Just one on top of the other. Huh. There's another piece up here. Look at the size of it.
Right. This one here's a bit of a horny coral, this one. This little tacker here, stag coral. These are excellent. These will grow out in huge big fingers. They're great.
You could sell this in the States to a rock climbing gym, man. These are classic holds.
They are.
What else we got?
This lovely little piece of coral here. I'll tell you what, lots of people get stooged by these. They sell them in shops after they paint them. They're not the real colours.
Huh.
These are great. They'll grow out in big fingers as well.
This looks like some of my spaghetti after I cook it a little too long in the pot.
Our last little piece here. This again is like a little finger coral. You can see some of these little gaps in here. You'll get little crabs and little fish and things like that swimming around and living in them.
Now, are these colored underwater? This stuff's all pretty white and pale up here.
Yeah, that's because all this is dead. The coloured stuff's out in the ocean. I reckon we should go out and have a bit of a look at some, eh?
Sounds great.
Done.
What kind of critters you figure we'll see under there?
Oh, if we're really going along well out there, we'll probably see a moray eel, a couple of manta rays, some stingrays, maybe even a shark. We're really pushing our luck.
Shark?
Yeah, there's a couple of good tiger sharks up here at the moment.
Yeah, well, hopefully we won't get an up-close look at one of those.
Nah. Your mask, mate, what I'm going to get you to do with this, place it on your face and just suck in pressure through your nose. Okay, we're trying to get a nice tight seal on this. Lean forward, just give your head a little shake. That's looking good. I'll take that back right now.
It's a good fit, I'd say.
It's an excellent fit. With your snorkel, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Right, how about fins? I don't see fins out here.
We won't use fins out there. I find most people sort of tend to kick around too aimlessly. They break chunks of coral off.
Really, it's that fragile?
It is, very fragile stuff. The last thing I'm going to get you to do is when we're out there, we'll be equalising. Okay, that's where you squeeze your nose. You'll feel a bit of pressure in your ears.
Right, I felt that before.
And just blow back out. And we'll do that as we're descending all the time, as soon as you feel that pressure.
getting fog in your glasses?
Yeah, a little bit fogged up. Best tip for getting rid of that, just spit in the face of your mask. Give it a swirl around, give it a wash in the water, and it'll be fine.
What's the spit do?
I don't know, I haven't worked it out to this day yet.
But it works, huh?
It works. All right, mate, let's go down and have a look at a few bits and pieces.
Okay.
As we head down, just remember, like I showed you on the beach, we're going to clear our nostrils, pinch up to the mask, and keep blowing out on the way down.
All right, let's do it. Today, the Great Barrier Reef is pretty much the same as it ever was. Exploring it by sea kayaks is a great way to go. Low impact as well.
Woo! That's some filth coral down there, mate. Come on!
All right, I'll be right there. I don't know, what's more colorful, the reef or Jason? We're gonna hang around here snorkeling a little longer, then spend the night on the island tonight, and head back to the mainland on kayaks tomorrow. We'll see you on the next Trailside. Good night, mates.
Available now, the complete series of Trailside illustrated guides, hiking and backpacking, bicycling, kayaking, cross-country skiing, and fly fishing. To purchase, call 1-800-TRAILSIDE, 1-800-872-4574. The home video of this program, as well as other programs in the Trailside series, is available for $19.98 plus shipping and handling by calling 1-800-TRAILSIDE, 1-800-872-4574. Trailside is brought to you in part by Chevy Blazer. Next time you're having fun outdoors, make sure Mother Nature has a good day too.
And action.
Hey, Jason.
G'day, Pete.
Would have been now the whispering makes sense.
Chevy Blazer, the only sport utility vehicle with a driver control system. It's nice to know it's there.
Trailside, the longest-running outdoor how-to television series, invites you to join the new Trailside Nature Club. Call the number on your screen and join today, and you'll receive a free Trailside guide or an award-winning video. Call now and receive a full-year subscription to the outdoor magazine of your choice. Up to 50% savings at over 1,400 hotels, airline discount coupons, discounts on gear and gear repair, and much, much more. The Trailside Nature Club. Become a member today.